Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercedes, and for those of you who don't know, I did the Disney College program back in fall 2021, and now I'm going back for my second program, and I am super excited, but several people have asked me why I'm going back to do a second program, and so I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and the biggest reason is I don't feel like I made the most out of my first program, and because I also was restricted because of COVID, I felt like I didn't get the full experience. So I want to go back and I want to, I don't know, have a better time. So I came up with a list of 6 things that I want to do differently on this program. For those of you who are getting ready for your first program, these things might be some things that you want to think about before you do your program so that you can do some of them on your program and not be like me who regretted not doing some of these things. Um, but yeah, just some things to think about. And yeah, anyway, my first thing, I wrote down a list and I have it in front of me. Um, my first thing is my biggest goal with the second program is I want to be able to build my career. And so I want to go to more of the classes and workshops. Last time I went, I didn't go to a ton of them. I went to a couple, but I really want to focus on, I guess, growing my career. So I want to go to all of the different classes they have and learn a ton of things, and I don't know, just be able to grow as a person as well. And then my second thing is also somewhat related, is networking with the my leaders and the other people in the program, and just there's lots of different networking opportunities, and I did not take any of them on my last program. And I really wish I would have. I wish I would have talked to my leaders more and became more better friends with a lot of the people, and I didn't really. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm wanting to do. That's my biggest goal, is to be able to network and also take all these classes and learn all these things from all these people, because there's so many people that have all different stories with Disney, and I want to learn about them. And so yeah, that's my first and second reason. Um, or I guess not really reason. That's my first and second thing that I want to do differently this time. My third thing is to do my bucket list items sooner. So for those of you who are doing this program for the first time, highly recommend doing this. Get them done as soon as possible, because I did not. And I ended up not completing several items on my bucket list last time because I kind of put some of them off until the last second. And then towards the end of my program, because I did it in fall, and so the holidays season came up, and then we started getting blocked out of the parks more. And I kept telling myself oh, it'll be fine. I'll do it eventually. I'm here for 6 months. That's plenty of time for me to complete these things. And then I got to the month before, and we were blocked out of half the parks for the holidays or things going on, all of these events. And then I got COVID, and so I literally couldn't do anything about it for a few days. Um, so yeah, there's 2 things that at the very end of my program kind of prevented me from completing the last things that I kept telling myself, oh, I'll do later. And then I never did them. And I'm really sad about some of them. One of them was 4 parks one day. So that's one of my that's at the top of my bucket list. But I'm going to be posting my bucket list video hopefully next that will probably be my next video. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's one of the things on my list that I wish I would have done and I didn't, and so I will be this time, and I'm going to do it probably the first couple of weeks, because I don't want to push it off and regret not completing some of the things that I really wanted to. The fourth thing that I want to do differently is I want to go to the parks more, especially before and after work. On my last program, I was dealing with some health problems and didn't realize it, so I was constantly exhausted, and I didn't go to the parks as much as I had wanted to. And then I knew this one girl, that she was one of my coworkers, and she went to the parks every single day. Before work, after work, she would bring a change of clothes, bring her costume in a bag, and would change in the bathrooms and go to work or go to the parks after work kind of thing. And I remember being wow, I wish I could do that. It's I wish I did that. And I wish I had taken advantage of getting into the parks for free. That's such a crazy thing that I didn't do last time. But I mean, also I had the health issues, so part of it was not my fault. But yeah, that's one thing I want to do differently, is I want to go to the parks more. It may not be every day, but definitely more than like my days off, because I would have like 1 to 2 days off a week, and I would just kind of lay in bed, or I would go and maybe do like my grocery shopping or something, and I would never just like, I don't know. But yeah, I want to go to the parks more, especially before and after work. So we're gonna be better about that this time. Okay, number 5. I want to take more pictures and videos. I have plenty from my last program, but I don't have nearly as much as I'd wanted to, and that's part of why I am doing this YouTube channel. Is I want to have all these memories, so I want to make sure that I'm recording more videos so that I can save them. I can look back on these later, and I want to have pictures. Like my mom kept asking me for pictures last time, and I would take pictures of things and stuff, but I never was really in pictures, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, I want to take more pictures, and like pictures of me, my friends, things that I'm doing, all kinds of things. Like I want to take more pictures and videos of everything that I'm doing because I want to have these memories. And for those of you who are doing your first program, highly recommend this because it's sad to look back and like not have as many pictures as I'd wanted or that I want now. Okay, and the last thing, number 6, I want to work as much as possible. So maybe it's picking up more shifts or extending my shifts. I don't know. But I want to be able to work more because I want to save more money. And a lot of people, when they do the program, they get scared and they're like, oh, like I saved $5,000. Is that going to be enough for the program? Which is so crazy to me because I saved money on the program last time. Granted, it was not nearly as much as I wanted, but like I also spent so much money, and I came home with like I think $3,000 or something. Like it was not like a small amount. But I know some people like to buy a lot more stuff than I did. But I don't know. I was like, people that are scared of spending too much money, that's really on you. Like, however much money you think you're gonna spend on like merchandise or whatever, like that's up to you. But you can totally save money on this program, and that's something that I want to do this time. Do more, I guess, is I want to be able to work more and then save more money so I can, pay stuff off and I don't know, just like have more money, I guess. It sounds really simple, but yeah. Granted, it'll work out. Everything just always does. So yeah, there's a couple things that I want to do differently on this program. If this is your first time doing the program, I highly recommend keeping some of these things in mind for your program and just like thinking about them because I definitely regret not doing some of these things, or I guess not doing these things to the level that I wanted. If you're going back for your second program, also comment some things that you wish that you had done differently your first program. Yeah, these are just things to keep in mind, but anyway, that's all I had for today. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Mercedes New Groove. It's the same as the YouTube channel. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye!